Alright, hello and welcome to another episode of the Bradford City Career Mode. We are here today with our replay match against Wolves in the FA Cup Round 3. Hopefully we can get through to the next round. If not, it's not the end of the world. But I would very much like to, just for extra monetary purposes. If you didn't see the last episode, we took on Crystal Palace and we beat them 3-1 away at Selhurst Park. We also had a couple of one offer come in and one confirmation that our player is gone. As you can see, our money's gone up there. We had a transfer offer for Erling Braut Haaland for 34.8. I thought I was quite low, but apparently he's only worth 35, which is I fucking stupid, if I'm being honest. He's not going anyway because he's a good goal scorer. But we did sell Ricardo Rossi. It was his final game last time. We gave him his send off against Crystal Palace. He's been he's been a goalkeeper anyway. He's been decent enough to get us to this point. He's been a goalkeeper for a good couple of years now at the club. He came through the youth academy, and it's been good to have him, but he's going to move on, hopefully, to better things at Monaco. But anyway, what we have now is we've got 41 million for a new goalkeeper, and I've seen someone who's an absolute steal. And you saw him there. I don't know why I cleared it. It is Dean Henderson that we're going to try and go for as a backup. He's 26 years of age at this point. I have no idea what his rating is, but I think it's somewhere in the 80s. His form is bad, which is fine because we're not going to be starting him immediately anyway. But we are going to try and go for him. I'm going to view him on the transfer hub because it's easier that way. We can go straight in for him. We can approach to buy him. His release clause is... He's worth 15 million, but his release clause is 15.4, so it's not going to make much difference. Might as well just go in and try and get him as soon as we can. I don't know what his wage will be. I probably should have checked beforehand. But we'll be able to pay it. Anyway, Dean Henderson is probably a backup goalkeeper, so I don't know if I'm going to put him as an important or one below important. So we'll see. Nice to see you both. Hope we're in good carry so far. His current wage is 46k, so we'll probably have to offer something around that, which I think is fine. Probably important. He's not going to be crucial, so we can't give him that. Yeah, fine. That's fine. Okay, cool. We'll rotate him in now and again. But he's going to get more game time than Rossi probably because he actually is a reliable goalkeeper from what I've seen in his career mode for Fulham. When we played Fulham, he's actually made some good saves. Making good progress. And let's agree on how many years you want to sign for us. I think 3. 3 is fine. He's not going to get past 30 at this club. He's probably going to get sold in a couple of seasons perhaps. That's fine. That's cool. Acceptable behaviour. Give me the money. 42k, 42.5k, required signing bonus of, that's alright. I think we can go for it. I think we can proceed with those terms. In fact, actually, just because I know he won't get that many clean sheets. I mean, he might get that many clean sheets, I don't know. It depends how much we start him. But we're going to give it 20. I think we're going to bump it up a tiny bit, just because we want the last word on the deal. And it's not exactly what I was expecting, but he wants to join Bradford City. He wants to be a part of this career mode, this road to glory, I guess. So we've got our goalkeeper in. I have absolutely no idea what rating is going to be. He's not on the list anymore because I've obviously signed him. He's 81 rated, so solid. Could have been better maybe. His value's now gone down to 14.5 after we signed him. He was 15 when we signed him. But so he is now our new backup goalkeeper. I don't know how much more he's going to grow, but he will immediately take his place on the bench because I need backup in case Lafont gets injured somehow. But that is what we're looking at right now in terms of goalkeepers. We've got our new one in. We're going to give Hennessy a run out. We're going to give Carbonero a run out. I don't really know if I want to start my head of Greenwood, but I suppose we will. I want to give Jota a striker position. So Loshik might play more centre attacking mid this game, which could be interesting. And I think that's just how we're going to run it. Although I did say I wanted to start Mazepov. I don't think I'm going to start Mazepov. Am I blind? Where is he? He's there. I don't think I'm going to start him. I think he can get a bench spot ahead of Linkvist. I think that's fine. Yeah, that's decent. That's what we'll go with. So we brought out a new goalkeeper almost immediately. Perfect. I was thinking of looking at Unai Simon as well, or Unai Simon. There's two that I was going for. One was Henderson, one was Unai Simon. But Henderson had the release clause. And I just went for it, and I got him. So, without any further ado, we'll take a look at the news before we go in, actually. So, we have a bit further ado. The team of the year is announced. So, we'll see that in a second. Manager of the year is going to be Piemonte Calcios. Hopefully we'll get that at some point, but it won't be this season. It won't be this year. It might not even be next year. Team of the week. Dembele and Jota in there. Decent. And we're going to see our new signing accept his place at the club. Dean Henderson right there. I'm going to say now, if Monaco haven't given Rossi number 27, it's a fucking farce. Bradford City have signed 26-year-old goalkeeper Dean Henderson from Fulham for a fee in the region of 15.4 million. The Bradford City manager is delighted to have captured Henderson from under the noses of a number of clubs and looks at his new signing, giving his team a welcome boost during the season. The Bradford City boss, I should say, said our fans are in for a treat with this lad. He's going to be a great addition to this club, and I can see him fitting perfectly with what we're trying to achieve in this organisation. He won't get the start here, unfortunately, because I think we need a bit more time for it to settle in. It said his form was bad at his old club, so I don't want to risk that. So we'll give Lafont the old #1 jersey and goal. But Henderson can start soon. Give him a little test out. Maybe if we have got a game against Fulham, actually, pretty soon. We'll start him against his former club, I think. I think that'll be his first game in a Bradford City shirt. But anyway, this is the squad we're going to use. We've got Lafont in goal. Why is it so obsessed with giving Tomori the captaincy? Hold on. Every time I switch Greenwood out and bring Carbonero in, it always wants to give Tomori the captaincy. It's either Greenwood or Carbonero. When's this game going to get that? So anyway, we've got Lafont in goal. Hakimi and Wan-Bissaka as the fullbacks. Tomori and Hennessy as the centre-backs. Tielemans centre defensive mid. Dembele on the left. Carbonero on the right. Loschek in centre attacking midfield. Just swapped him and Jota around. Jota is going to be striker alongside Håland. I really want Diogo Jota to score a goal against his old club here. Quite a few replays on tap here. We've got 6 replays at the same time as our own. We're at the Value Parade. It's going to rain and it's going to be hopefully a fun game. Hopefully we win. But at the end of the day, not the main concern. Main concern is trying to get a good mid-table position in the league. Possibly even sneak a Europa League spot. Although I suppose if we do win this cup, which is probably not going to happen, but if we do win this cup, I'm pretty sure we get either Champions League... I don't know if it's Champions League qualifying rounds or Champions League, like, actually in it. Okay. Carbonaro might not have been a good start for this one. Never mind, he's just scored. Sorry, I had to sneeze come all of a sudden there. I was going to announce it and tell you guys to mute my mic, but it arrived faster than I expected. Anyway, we are at Valley Parade. I know it says Port Lane. If you're new, I'm aware it says Port Lane, but I tried to change the name at the start of the career mode and it wouldn't let me. So this is the Valley Parade. Whether it says Court Lane or not, it's the Valley Parade. Like it or not, that's what it is. And look at all these Bradford City fans coming out in pouring rain. And if you're a Bradford City fan in real life, you've got to admire this career mode. The places that we've got to Bradford City 2 so far. Back in the Premier League, in the Europa League, round of 32 as well. Maybe don't look at the Carabao Cup for this season, but we won the Carabao Cup last season, and that's how we got into the Europa League in the first place. But it's a lot of new experiences for your boys, Bradford City.
And that's the case today.
And some old ones as well, back in the Premier League. They're going to be going balls to the wall, full team. We've rotated it a little bit, but not incredibly, because we need to go balls to the wall as well. They were a harder prospect than I expected last time. I knew they were going to be tough, but I didn't think they were actually going to go 2-0 up against us, if I'm being honest. So there is our squad. The usual suspects, minus a couple, as you can see on the bench. Some of the youth players on the bench as well. I'm going to try and bring them on, give them a few minutes on the pitch. If we're in a nice position, I'll probably bring them on quite early in the second half. If we're in a bad position, I might not bring them on at all. They've got, I think, pretty much the same lineup as last time, although they've got Bonatini on the bench. Kerner's on the bench as well last time, I'm pretty sure. But they've got Bonatini on the bench. And last time, before the first round of 3 game, why do I say round of 3? That means there's only 3 teams in the fucking thing. The third round. But anyway, basically, Bonatini had some good form, and I guess he's fallen off because he's now on the bench. There's a point I'm trying to make. God damn, I have arguments myself all the time. Dembele into Håland. I was aiming for Loschek, but I mean Jota. Or was it Loschek? I don't even know. I was aiming for who I was running through, pretty much. Oh, it was almost an early lead, but it's a very good save from the Wolves goalkeeper. Håland tried to follow up, but doesn't opt to take the shot. Instead, decides, I'm going to lose the ball, LOL. Tielemans picks up the ball in the centre of the pitch.
Well, we've had a
Well,
decent
check.
start to this game. I thought we
Yota.
were going to get a first goal then, but goalkeeper giving it a try.
Oh, I'm so wanting to score with him against his former club. I don't want it to have to be the thing that happened. Like, I don't want it to consume me in this match. I would like to win. I think that's the first on the agenda. But if I can score with Yota, I will. Wan-Bissaka versus Johnny here. Johnny pulling it back to Dendoncker. A bit of trouble here. Offside though, I'm pretty sure. It's not, but Hakimi's got the ball anyway. Yota's going to get cut off here, isn't he? Give it to Carbonero, which I wasn't intending to do. Going to go over the top to Håland, who can control it and score it, perhaps. It's at the post. Rebound. Shoot it, you fucks! Are you kidding me? Oh, okay. That's the game we've got today. That's the game we've got today. Noted. I understand what I have to do to score. I have to literally walk it in. Sorry about laughing so loud, but fucking hell, this game sometimes just gives me some kind of indication that I'm not going to win, and I don't know if that was it, but fucking hell, we should be 1-0 up. But maybe we should be 2-0 up. I don't know. We've actually had the very good attacking pressure early on, but they're coming back a little bit now. Not fun of that. Can I bring Tielemans across? Can I actually switch the man? There we go. Tells when I switch to the player I want to use, work happens. Work goes down. Carbonero into Håland. Yota wants to score against his forward team so bad, but he can't. And the pass to Logic was just dog shit because he was off balance. I was hoping I could turn a defender there and end up getting in the net, but wasn't to be, unfortunately. Good tackle. Not the greatest of control though. And now Wolves have hit the woodwork. How's there not been a goal in this game yet? I'm going to give it a bit of time here. Wan-Bissaka, here you go. Are you kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? I'm aiming it straight for Wan-Bissaka, so it decides to throw it past him and off the pitch. Okay, makes sense. Oh, it should be a goal. I don't know who to. Both teams should probably have a goal if I'm being honest. Usman Dembele might open the scoring here for Bradford City, and he does. Don't give a player of his quality that much space, because it will go in the back of the net and you will pay. I think it might have been your boy Diogo Jota who assisted it as well. I'm not sure if it's Jota or Hlošek. But whoever the assistant, it was Jota. It doesn't matter though, at the end of the day. We've got the lead here at the Valley Parade. And Usman Dembele puts us a goal to the good here. Straight past the Wolves goalkeeper.
Well, all the hard work has paid off, but the manager knows a lot
Will we
more
make
has to
it
be
through
done to secure this game.
The next round of the FA Cup? We're in pole position right now, thanks to that goal.
The opening goal of the game then.
Usman Dembele making it 1-0 Bradford City. What will give in this match? Hakimi gets in the way, and it's brought away. Hlošek onto Jota. Not who I want it to go to, but it might work out here, you know. We could get crossing perhaps. Back post to Hlošek. It's over his head. Oh, dude, I knew what I was wanting to do there as well the whole time. Tielemans onto Hlošek. Fuck it. I was trying to pass that through to Jota, but apparently it didn't go all the way through. I mean, Hlošek still had it was still loose, so Hlošek just decided, you know what, fuck it, we'll give it a try. Hennessy controls onto Wan-Bissaka. Carbonero, not going to get there. Might this time though, might be offside actually. He's not. Ruled us on. Cross his back post, that probably is offside. Missed anyway, unfortunately, is Jota, but it was offside regardless. I knew it was. I knew he drifted off a little bit there. It's unfortunate. The cross was decent. The header was alright and didn't go in though. But in the end, it's offside, so more or less in the goal kick position. Sherpin looking for Neto up front, and he's found him, but it's going to come to Wan-Bissaka. Trying to make some space here. Carbonero. Hlošek making a run through. Back to Yuri. Hlošek.
options in the centre.
Why is Carbonero the man in the middle there? I don't get it.
And it might be.
Håland. Back in the middle, Tielemans. Oh, come on. How are we not winning by more than one? Tielemans' shot wasn't the best. Probably wasn't going to go in anyway, but it was blocked. Dude, we are all over Wolverhampton Wanderers here. They did get one off the post earlier, though, to be fair. Loschek.
Played into the center of the box.
Looking for Hennessy. Again, why does always want to go to the smallest player? Wan-Bissaka. Carbonero. Small bit of space. Kept it in, to be fair, but couldn't do anything with it. It's unfortunate. Bit of a softer pass there. That made the whole bit of difference. Doherty. Try to pick out Kosinovic, and he has. Oh. It was a decent idea, but Johnny unable to keep it on the pitch. Decent idea by Wolves there. I appreciate the idea. I respect the idea, if anything. But it just wasn't to be. Just like that pass wasn't to be. Aim for Loschek goes somewhere absolutely different. Pluto, maybe.
What can he do from here? Useful looking ball.
It's a good passing manoeuvre, and there's nothing I can do about that, to be honest, because my defenders are dumb. It switches onto Hakimi there when I want to use Hennessy. No point calling offside, just try and defend it, you pleb. I thought bringing Lafont out, he might dive for it, and he did. But that's not a dive, that's more of a I'm just going to sit on my ass and try and somehow stop it with my body. It's too many goalkeepers trying to do that animation to save it, and it's annoying as fuck. And Pedro Neto equalises for Wolves. That's a bit annoying, to be honest, since we've had, I think, pretty much all the attacks besides a couple, I guess. I feel like we've had more of the attack than they have. That's kind of annoying that that's gone in, but just the way she blows. Loschek, out to Dembele. I have to remember, we've got a game 3 days after this as well, back in the Premier League against Brighton. Tiredness might play a big factor. How do they manage to get it, even though they've fallen over, they still get to keep the possession?
And the referee is going to add on 3 minutes.
Tielemans gets in the way. Hennessy onto Dembele. Håland. Ref. Nah, ref, you've got to be on speed, to be honest. Like, he didn't get a bit of the ball. Wan-Bissaka wins it back though. Before losing it again. Even though I tried to pass it, probably I guess didn't register. They're going to get one more chance for the break. And what the fuck? That could have been goal of the season. Forget Borja Iglesias the other day. Vlap almost just crossed it into the fucking goal. It's a corner for Wolves at the end of the first half here.
And firing it into the area.
Shot saved by Lafont, who's just going to. Of course, I knew exactly what Tielemans was going to do there. I knew he was just going to get in the fucking way. Can we end the half? Thanks. Jesus Christ. I've given a lot of leniency. I knew as soon as I tried to go kick out away, Tielemans was just walking the way. I was ready to clear it. How has he been the standout? Surely we've had the better players. There's Dembele anyway, opening the scoring for Bradford City. Pedro Neto equalising for Wolves. Still a very close game. I feel like we had more chances. Watch it say on the stats that they've had more. I'm just going to wait for it. Anyway, 1-1 is the score so far in this replay. 1-0 to Preston over Ipswich, 1-0 to Blackburn over Oxford, 1-0 to Sheffield Wednesday over Portsmouth, 1-0 to Sheffield United over Rotherham, and 1-0 to Liverpool over Southampton. 1-1 between Watford and Aston Villa currently, and 1-1 between ourselves and Wolves. Oh, for Jesus Christ. Well, 8 shots to 6 on target. They've had 3 shots to 2 on target, and yeah, it's 1-1. Kind of tells you this game is busted. 50-50 possession though, so to be fair, maybe on possession, it's a lot closer. But anyway, second half is a foot. It's also a football. So let's see what we can do. Dembele already out of position. Good start. Come on, City champ, ringing out, of course. We are at the Valley Parade. Jota Through to Usman
Well, he's
Dembele.
got plenty of space on the flank here.
Got so much space, it's unreal.
Teammates to play it
Jota.
to. Jota. And offside
Was he offside?
is the decision. It must have been very closely.
Well, yeah, the linesman's got the best view of them all. I think he
I
got
thought I
that
passed
right.
it when he was on. Fucking hell. I was going to pass it into him, have him turn his defender and then shoot and hopefully score, but the score bit was just hope, I think, more than expectation, really. How? How do I have two players there and he wins the ball? Can I switch to Kimi instead of Hoshek? Hoshek's almost out of breath, but it won't let me fucking switch. Header on target. Well, it was towards the goal anyway.
But the keeper read it all the way.
There's a goal in another game. It's Ipswich who've equalised in case anyone cares. But he's off target quite far by Vlap actually at the end of the day. Albin Lafont. Up towards Jota. Maybe I should have looked at Håland instead, although the strength. Are you... Dude, I'm sick of fucking having the ball for 1 second and as soon as I get it, losing it. Because there's 3 Wolves players on me at a time.
It is a decent looking attack here.
How has that cross even found its way in? And why isn't it been headed out with some conviction? I thought I'd gone in. I think I might have screamed. Honestly, I actually might have screamed. It's just so... This game is so fucking stupid sometimes defensively. I've hit the post and luckily it's bounced out, but that would have been my fucking limit with this game. I think if I'd gone in. Jota, back to Hlošek, which I make sure I don't lose possession as quickly this time. Probably still will lose it, but... Where is Hakimi off to?
It's Bradford City taking on Leicester City.
I mean, okay, yeah, that's probably going to be yellow, possibly red. But if I'm being honest with you... Yeah, it's a red, fine, whatever. If I'm being honest with you, why am I doing a pass straight to Jota and it's going fucking past him?
Definite red card from the referee.
I pressed A for that pass, just for a little bit of insight. And it goes fucking past him. Now we're down to 10 men. I actually just don't like FIFA sometimes. It's just fucking ridiculous. And now they're going to go win the bloody round. And we've got one striker. Who won't even get to the ball in time.
And I believe there's been a goal in the Sheffield United game. Alan McInally.
It's the second goal for Sheffield United.
Håland saves.
Always going to be the goalkeeper's ball.
Sheffield United got a second goal in their match. We really need one in ours more than anything now. No, we've got 10 men. Because Jota won't be available if we do get through to the next round of the FA Cup. Tillmans, move away from me! Bro, he's just crowding me there. I don't know why Tillmans is crowding me there. I'm fine. I just need you to get some space so I can pass you. He's standing right next to me, like a fucking pleb.
Well, apologies to Alan McInally for having to cut him off in that fashion. To confirm, Sheffield United have scored in that game.
How to see with the tackle. Tillmans brings it away. Hlošek coming further away, but he's absolutely buggered. I need to bring him off, really. Just not the way I saw this match going, if I'm being honest. But actually, it probably is. I get no fucking luck. We're going to make some substitutions as well if they're doing it. And mainly because we need to. Hlošek, I'm sorry, lad. I'm going to have to come. I mean, he's going to come off anyway, but. And bloody feck it, we'll bring on. We've got nothing to lose. We'll bring on Mazepov.
To jump into the final, got to be brave in that game. Easier said than done. There's work to be done to get into a final.
Please, can we not lose this? I know we fucked it already, possibly, with the old red card. Gacinovic come off for Kearney for Wolves. I didn't even notice that. Dembele and Hlošek coming off. Mazepov and Greenwood coming on. Can we pull off something here? Why is Hennessy down there? Alright, we'll use him. Or where'd the ball go? Tielemans. Håland.
That's how to blunt the edge of the opposing attack.
Carbonero.
Can he give them the lead?
Oh, I can't get a shot off.
Well, what an opportunity.
Oh.
Really good defending, you've got to say. Well, the teams are locked together. Will it stay that way following this corner?